Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. And since I really think that the global units, we really do have a lot now. And I really think they deserve a top 10 list of their own. So here we are today and we are about to present the global exclusive top 10 unit. And since we don't really have that many Omnis yet in global exclusive, so if there are any good 7 stars that we know and they are good for sure, so I will put them here on the list as well. So let's start off with our number 10 here on our global exclusive unit top 10. At number 10 here we have TOKI. Yep, we kinda had a hype on this unit before, but after we tried it, she is okay. She has a really unique enhancements. Probably that is the only reason why she is here. So she has this 80% reduction from dark damage and she will buff a lot of damage to mono dark squads. But so far she's kind of hard to use and I don't really think that she performs really well on other things. But she is still good, especially for farming and damage. Let's move up and go to our number 9. At number 9 here we have Zeruya. Yep, she is quite an old unit. She is still one of the best global exclusive unit up until today. She is widely used for her leader skills mostly because she will boost a lot of experience if you do quest. A lot of BC and HC drops, a number of hits, so she is actually also a spark blanket. She has a really high amount on hits. She has an 6 elemental buff. She has cure status ailments and also heal. So overall she is really good. Her tools are really useful for everything. Let's move up again and let's check out our number 8 for this global exclusive units. At number 8 we have Zero. Yes, the limited hero from the Phantom of the Kill collaboration event. He is a Dark Omni unit. At first we really take light on this unit, but actually after we got him and we maxed him out, he turns out to be a really good spark buffer and a spark blanket at it. Well, he doesn't really have that many hits on his BB and SBB, but still the damage outperforms all other spark blankets. So mostly for my frontier gate or whenever I need those spark buffs and damage, Zero is one of the unit that I go to. And what's more, he looks so badass and I really like his design. Moving up again and let's see what's on number 7. We have NYAMI here at number 7. She is still only a 7 stars unit, but oh boy. Her leader skill, her skill sets BB and SBB and UBB, they are all about damage. And I think for damage alone, she outperforms our number 8 just now, Zero. Even though she is only a 7 star, she really does a lot of damage. And she is also the first self-sparking unit in the game. And a lot of times, I still bring her even for Frontier Gate, Frontier Hunter, or maybe Raids, especially Metal Rush. And if she really gets her Omni evolution form in the future, that's gonna be really good. And I believe she will jump more on this top 10 list. And moving up again, let's see what's at number 6. Alright, at number 6, this unit is not a limited unit and a really good one at it. It's AZURAI! Yep, the father of, who do you call that? The fire guy, you know who. This guy is actually pretty hard to spark with and his BB gauge had a lot of problems. But when it works really, really well. He really throws a lot of damage. And I'm telling you, a lot of damage. It's scary, really, really scary. And what's even more scary about him is actually his angel idol and a lot of his other enhancements. So while he can dish a lot of damage, while he's himself is being really, really tough, since he has that attack defense recovery buff on himself, he also has that critical hit damage buff, critical hit rate buff. So combine everything, damage is really high and his base damage is also really, really high. So I think I always bring this guy if I really need that damage, especially for Frontier Gate, Frontier Hunter, and a lot of other things as well. This guy deals more damage than every unit I know, except for one later. And this guy is the king of Colosseum for now, also arenas. If you ever met your enemy on Colosseum with more than 3 Azurais, or more than 2, you know how that feels, right? So yeah, I guess this guy does not need any more explanation. This guy really belongs here. Moving up again, let's see what's on our number 5 on global exclusives. Alright, number 5 we have ALLANON. Yep, the legendary ALLANON. Well, not legendary, but he really deserves to be legendary. He's only a 7 stars. Yes, only a 7 stars, but his buffs are really crazy. BB fill on damage. Reduce damage from all elements at 10 or 15%. I really can't remember, but wow. 6 elemental buffs. Elemental weakness damage. Heal. And he also has that BB fill instantly. He may be a bit hard on sparking, but all the tools that he brings in the game for your squad, it's almost everything that you need. Well, if you also need that status cure and status ailments negation buff, he also has it if you equip his special sphere. So I really think this guy has a complete kit on his skill sets. Even though he's only a 7 stars, he really is having more tools, more useful tools than a lot of Omnis that I know of. And I really do hope this guy gets his Omni evolution really soon, because he's really that good. Moving up again, and let's check our number 4 on this global exclusives. At number 4 here, we have this limited unit, ENSA-TAYA. Her gate was reopened recently, and it's too late to summon for her again. But if you guys did, and if you guys got her again, so congratulations to you guys. I actually tried a bit on this reopened gate, but I wasn't lucky enough. And if you guys haven't seen the video and you want to check it out, I'll put the link down below so you guys can see how unlucky I was. But this chick, oh wow, she has a lot of good buffs. Her leader skill is about damage, BB attack, spark. She also offers a BB attack buff and spark buff on her BB and SBB, and more on that. And if you ever need those status ailments infliction, she also has it on her BB. And if those enemies got those status infliction up, you can deal more damage through that. She also has that attack buff, and she is really easy to spark with, so I really like working around with ENSA-TAYA here. And if you don't have Sirius, you don't have Lauda, and you really need that BB fill on spark, you can also take that from her on this unit. And yeah, from all these spark buffers in the global exclusive unit pools, this one is the best at it. I'm just pretty sad that she is a limited unit, so if I really want one more on her right now, I can't do that. Okay, enough about ENSA-TAYA. Let's move up and check who is at our number 3. Okay, number 3 here is actually a newcomer here. He came from the latest recently collaboration event. So it was from the Shin Megami Tensei collaboration event. This guy is Gaston, the new light Omni unit. I really do gotta say that the design here is kind of look plain. He doesn't really look that majestic on his Omni evolution form, but don't let that trick you. This guy has a lot of selfish buffs, I know, but this guy has a really unique buff, and by that, this guy really dish out a lot of damage, really a lot. So he has this unique buff. If you cast his BB, the special ability procs, you can do another ability on that turn, on that same turn. Well, even though you only get his BB back or his SBB or even the normal attack, the damage will still be really high. This guy is crazy. This guy is all about damage. And if you put this guy as lead and you set them up really right, so for example, you have this light element damage buff, and you also put him as lead and you use a mono light wow, the damage from the whole squad is really like an eye-opener. I really had a hard time choosing this one for the third spot between this guy and ENSA-TAYA, but actually in the end I decided to put Gaston higher since what he has is really much more unique than ENSA-TAYA. That double attack thing. Besides his damage is being really high, he also has that BB attack. I mean BB fill when attacked. So what he brings into the game, into your squad is actually really useful as well. Sad part here is only that he is a limited unit. So if you guys ever want to get him right now, probably no. Okay, let's move up and check our number 2. So alright, number 2 is a newcomer as well. Recently, very recent, this girl is Gabriela. This girl here really rivals Lara here because what she brings is actually pretty similar. So you can make her have that HOT, heal, well maybe some other things, and also what makes her really good is her BB. So you have the critical damage negation, elemental weakness negation, attack defense recovery down negation, and it's only from her BB, which is really easy to fill up. And what makes this girl really good is that you can make that buff, all that 3 buffs, into a 2-turn buff. And that is the only one unit that has this kind of buff for 2 turns in this game. Her SBB also has that BB fill when attacked, and also an AoE and a single target at the same time, which make her a defensive unit, and she can bring a lot of damage at the same time. She also has a high number of hits, and she does not have that problem that most of these global exclusive units have, which is sparking capability. So this girl here is actually really easy to spark with, and her damage is no joke. And what's more, she is not limited, so if you guys ever want to have her, you can still have her, especially on those proper rate ups. So if you don't have Lara, if you don't have Holia, you can still try to aim for this girl, and I'm telling you guys, this girl is really good. Alright, next is our number 1 on the global exclusives, but before we do that, these are the units that doesn't make it to the top 10, but they are still really good, so this is the honorable mention. Alright, those units can't make it, but they are still iconic for the global exclusive units, and they are still really good. And I believe a lot of you guys are still using them for whatever you use. Okay, our number 1, this one is probably no surprise for all of you. It's JUNO-SETO. Yep, another limited unit. Her gate was just recently reopened again, and I didn't try to get her. I really regret that. This girl here is really crazy. She has that 2-turn mitigation, HOT, light barrier, max HP buff. You can also resurrect dead units, which seems to be happening a lot. The proc is really high. It's not really that high, but it happens really a lot. Her leader skill is really trollish as well. So BB fill when attacked, and defense, max HP and recovery. A chance for Angel Idol, which is really crazy for Colosseum and arenas. If you ever need defense buff, she can has it as well. Status ailments negation, she has that as well. And a lot of useful things. Well, besides she being limited, but still, this unit is, I think, the best unit that the global exclusives can have. And I guess that's all for our top 10 global exclusive units. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press that like button down below. You can also share this with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do this right now by pressing that fun button over there and join the fun train. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya! Bye bye!